I actually was part of putting in a program into a brand new school that they were building, and came to find out that the blueprint had in it, as part of a standard blueprint for a new high school, an office for a policeman. I was like, well, what about the IT classes? We don't have that in the blueprint. I mean, I'm flabbergasted, right? I'm thinking, you get a place for a police officer, but you don't have a place for a technology lab.
Computer science is three things. It is the machines themselves, it's about the algorithms we use, and the social impacts. And those are in reverse order of importance. If we have a world where all students are given an understanding of what computer science is, then they'll be able to start shaping the world for themselves instead of having it shaped for them.
And I want to work on a couple activities that will allow you to think a little bit about how computers think and how computers operate. Here at Wells, we service underrepresented populations, especially in computer science. And what I found is they don't really know what they don't know yet. It makes me really encouraged when students go through their program is that they get these skills and their confidence increases. And they're able to do amazing things. And so it's not lack of intelligence, it's lack of access. Okay, time's up, pencils down.
Well, the climate back then, and it was almost 10 years ago that we really started thinking about this. In particular, my experience at my school was that we had a sudden drop in enrollment in computing classes, and we were trying to figure out why. And I realized right away that in our school that there were almost no girls taking our computer science classes, and our school was like half girls. And so part of the reason to think about increasing the diversity was just to get more people to take our classes.
Our first campaign was to get the adults to understand, so you do all of the intellectual stuff. You give them the statistics, you talk to them about things that they do care about.
The other part back then is that if you were going to take computer science, you really only had two options that were available. Either there was computer applications over here, like word processing, Microsoft Office, or there was programming over here.
The first cohort applications went out December, January of 2014 maybe. 46 schools. We spent time educating the leadership at those schools, vetting teachers, vetting schools to understand how prepared they were and what type of support they would need.
If you're doing code combat, click sign in and sign in with computers.
The problem with teaching CS is getting the kids to stop, getting them to leave to go to recess. And it's not even just to code on their own, I mean coding together, creating games and apps and problem solving. I mean, they want to create apps and games that actually help people. So when you open that door at such a young age, it opens the door to just endless possibilities, and that's what computer science does.
So it wasn't good enough to start in high school and try to get all, because there's so many kids who have self-selected themselves out by high school. But if we get to them before 5th grade, we could get to them in their formative years. Not only will they get it, they're going to get some ethnically sensitive materials that are about them. So their experiences get folded in.
If you read the trade press, they're talking about all these jobs, right? There's 26,000 open tech jobs in Illinois. Industries lament, we just can't find people to do this work, right? We don't have a pipeline. We have to go to India. We have to go to wherever. And so our thing is we are going to build these resources here in the States, here in Chicago, so that excuse, reason, whatever you want to call it, will no longer be valid.
Computer science is for everyone. Computer science is computer science for all. And it just clicked. I said, is that corny? Is that corny? Because it seemed so simplistic, but that's what we wanted.